that. You talked about one of your first coaches, Yoli Cassis. I hope I'm saying her name correctly.
Yes.
Yoli Cassis. And you said in the book that she gave you an appreciation that sport was ultimately supposed to enrich my life, not consume it. Yoli taught me to train with gratitude. Can you talk about that?
You just gave me goosebumps all over my body. She's just been such a powerful mentor to me. When I first went to her to have her coach me, she said, you need to understand one thing. Who you are as a person is way more important to me than what you achieve as an athlete. And that right away was like, okay, like it's about being a good person. It's about being a good competitor. It's about being a good teammate. It wasn't about like, she just wants to coach me so that I win. And that was super powerful at that age. Just a great reminder. And she just made everything, we'd go on, I'll never forget, she took us on this huge, like 60-mile ride through the mountains. And at this point, I'm kind of just learning still. And there started to be a snowstorm and it was freezing and she's in the van and she's picking up all the other athletes. And
I love this story. I love it. Yeah, please. Yeah, tell it. I'm going to get fired up. I'm going to go work out when I get done hearing this thing. But yeah, go ahead.
Well, we're like way up at the top of the mountains and it's like snowing and hailing and it's freezing and everybody's in the car and the heater's on. And Yoli said, Siri, get in the car. You can't ride in this. And I said, are you kidding? I am finishing this ride. This is amazing. It's 60 miles. It's epic. It's snowing. And I wouldn't get in the car. And at first she got really angry, as she should have, because everyone else is in the car waiting for me to get off. But then she kind of saw that I was experiencing such joy in taking on this challenge, such joy in overcoming the obstacle of the storm and the hail. And she wanted to just let me live that and let me have that. And it was there, and we had a talk after. I can't remember exactly what we said, but she said, always celebrate that joy and that passion and that desire to be doing this, not for, making money or getting a sponsor or winning a race, but because it's something that makes you feel alive. It's something that brings you passion. And because of that, how can you not in every moment of your training feel gratitude for the opportunity? I used to always think I have 2 arms, 2 legs, a strong heart, a powerful mind. I've got the heart, the will, the desire. I am so blessed. And that's how I always trained. But all of that kind of started with Yoli, and she was just such an incredible influence on me.
You in the book, you talked about something, and it's something that spoke to me. It's something that we tell at the program, that we talk and we take exception to when we hear coaches and parents talk about sport, that athletics teach great life lessons. They just say that. Yes. Oh, sports, athletics, they teach such great life lessons. We take exception to that. And we always highlight, no, they don't. No, they don't. Or not any differently than the theater could teach great life lessons. That by definition, the theater does not teach great life lessons. Great theater directors do. Yeah. Athletics don't teach great life lessons. Great coaches do. Yeah. Athletics happens to be the vehicle of which we're able to teach those great life lessons on a continuous and constant basis. When Yoli talked to you, you didn't want to ride with a slower rider. Let's call that rider Eric Kapitulik. That you didn't want to ride with a slower rider, and said, I don't want to do it or whatever. And she had said, Siri, you're riding with him. Like, you make other people better. So end of story, do it. And what struck me was, that's a great coach teaching a great life lesson through athletics.
Yes. Beautifully said. So true.